considering applying to EPFP next year, I would first of all say just go for it. The opportunity is incredible. You'll learn a lot. You'll meet great people. You'll grow. And I think there's a lot to be said for those three things all in one package. And I would also say if you're accepted, make the most of it. Do all your readings, hang out with everybody you're in the cohort with, and take advantage of your time in DC. It is well worth all of the time, effort, and energy.
What I learned at WPS is that some of my greatest strengths, which is making connections and building relationships, are some of the most important things that you can do to advocate for the issues that you care about.
These past 3 days at WPS have been so powerful and enriching to me to help me understand how policy is formed, how it works, and how it all comes together, and the steps that go along with advocacy work, and also what goes into the foundation of advocacy work. And as I continue to grow, this has really given me further insight as to my role as an educator and how I can continue to make a difference.
Well, I've developed friendships across the country, people who care about aspiring leaders and practicing school leaders, wanting to elevate them and giving them opportunity and empowerment for the next steps in their leadership pathways.
This is an incredible opportunity for them to make those connections with each other and to get to know each other, outside of the typical bounds of work. And so we're breaking down silos, and that's one of my favorite parts. It's like, wait, you have this issue, and we do too, and it's on the K-12 and the post-secondary side. That's amazing.
Being here at WPS and also overall in my experience, I've learned a lot about what the federal role is and how a lot of those things work. And as someone who's passionate about this work and as someone who wants to make a difference, where those pressure points really are that you can lean in, no matter what kind of background or what experience you have, where you come from, like you can make a difference.
Presentations have been phenomenal. They have been very professional, and the people that have come before us you can tell they're not paid professionals to do what they're doing. They are sincere advocates, and that's what I consider myself.
EPFP specifically has helped me professionally network across my state. It's been so great to be on Zoom calls, problem solving, working together in different breakout rooms with many different people and colleagues who are teachers and non-teachers who just are passionate about education. Professionally, it's been very good for me to see what else is out there in education. I love teaching and it's my heart, but I also understand that we need support from outside organizations and agencies and people outside of the classroom to help push policy and to help make change and to continue to get those stories of public education told.
To meet a lot of neat people, the movers and shakers, if you would, in Texas, and get to know their positionality and all of their kind of perspectives on things that I don't think I would have normally. And so I think that's broadened my understanding of Texas policy, Texas politics, and then the Texas education system, since I am kind of a newcomer to Texas and really understanding that. So I think it's been really helpful in both realms of personal and professional.
I have really loved the EPFP program, being able to connect with other fellows and meeting other people in the DC area that are really excited about education and shaping the future for students from a perspective that's really teacher and student centered, which I think sometimes, especially being in Washington DC with the federal government here, we lose sight of that. And so through the Washington Policy Seminar and through the cohort work that we've been doing more generally, it's been really invigorating to see how many people care about students, care about listening to and incorporating student and teacher and parent perspectives, which I think often gets lost in Washington.
In the overall program, I've loved just meeting new people. I think it's really important to figure out what drives people and motivates them to do the work that they do. And then in terms of the overall program, WPS has just opened my mind around leadership and the type of leader that I want to be.
Just filling my heart to be in a place where people understand my heart and want to do work to create systems that are for all, that serve all, meet all needs, and not perform these in a perfunctory cookie cutter manner. So that's just been so invigorating.
Really, I have learned so much throughout my entire program, being introduced to organizations, some that I didn't know existed, but also some that I didn't realize already had a footprint in advocacy and policy. So I've learned so much.